So, we are back streaming again. Nothing crazy. You guys already know that I do these pretty inconsistent streams. We already got one in. Fish, hello. Appreciate you joining us. So, before I do anything, of course, I need to test audio. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, the audio sounds fine, I think. Okay, I do need to charge my phone, so if you guys experience any audio issues, then please let me know in the chat and I'll try and deal with it. We can hear you, nice. Plastic Hell, hello. Welcome back. Come on, Stop Motion, hello. So we'll wait for a few people to get in and then I'm going to kind of discuss some plans I have. They're not really stop motion related. Like a lot of you guys know, I'm kind of burnt out making stop motions at the moment. Definitely my worst burnout period with stop motion. If you look at my channel, I have somewhat, been consistently uploading still. My freshest stop motion was, a month ago now, I think. And I'd have to check. Yeah, that is really it, guys. Like I said, I'll just wait for some more people to get in and then I'll discuss some of the ideas I have. Right now we've got the Halo 5 Light is Green soundtrack on. One of my favourite Halo soundtracks. Doesn't really sound Halo, if that makes sense. You know, the vibes aren't very Halo-like. It's got more of a typical superhero vibe, which is what most of the Halo 5 soundtracks sound like, but they're not bad. I'm the guy who asked you for advice. Hey, well, I do get a lot of people asking for advice. I did make a community post the other day when I basically just, it was yesterday, talking about how people always ask me where I get my VFX and sound effects. And I do like trying to help everyone out as much as I can, but you know, it's got to a point now where I'm getting asked the question basically every single day, and it's getting just a bit annoying trying to answer that question over and over again. I've basically been answering that question for the last year or two, almost every day. So yeah, it's very repetitive. Squigger, my trigger. Hello, Mr. SpongeBob profile picture. What's up, man? Grey Corporal. I'm not reading that, Grey Corporal. Talking Grey. Maybe try short skits. Yeah, I've got a few. I've got shorts, but I don't have any skits. But maybe I'll start doing skits in the future. I don't know. We'll see where the channel goes. Yeah, what FPS are you using today? So the FPS I use for my Army Men stop motions is 10 FPS. That is the minimum that I recommend to use. Halo stop motions and anything articulated, I use about 14 FPS, 15 FPS. Sometimes go between it. Depends on how I'm feeling, what I think looks better. So we've got a few people in today. Now, I have actually recently purchased a new PC, which means I can do better streams and I can do more gaming streams. However, I'm going to mainly do gaming streams on my second channel that literally no one knows about. I think I did promote it like 2 years ago when I made the channel, or 3 years ago. When did I make the channel? Okay, so it's been about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. So I did promote it a long time ago. I only promoted it once. And the reason is I don't really upload on the channel. My upload schedule is very infrequent and inconsistent. And a lot of it's just random content. There's a few Halo videos, a few Titanfall videos, a few videos of random games. But yeah, I will probably start streaming and uploading gaming videos on that channel, just to make it separate from this channel here. 1 FPS PowerPoint slides for the win. Yeah, there you go. good old PowerPoint slide animations. They are too good. What brand of armament toys do you use? I use pretty much every brand you can think of. There's so many different brands in my collection. There's Airfix, there's Mars, there's random cheap Chinese knockoffs, there's True Heroes, and just a ton of other stuff. Surprisingly, I don't have any Timmy or BMC, other than my BMC. What's the set called? It's a set with some like furniture and stuff, some tables and things like that. I bought Airfix on Amazon, and when it arrived, it was a Chinese Airfix clone, like that one type in profile picture. Yeah, you have to be careful when you order on Amazon and eBay. Sometimes people put up different stock images compared to what they're selling. If you are buying Airfix, make sure it's from the official Airfix Amazon page. Because yeah, there is scammers on Amazon. No, Army Men Initiative has had some issues with Amazon sellers. Got my entire family helping me to try and find my glasses right now. Oh my god. Yeah, hopefully you find them. Let's hope Big Head didn't just teleport in and steal them, because yeah, you won't be getting those back. Who will watch your inspiration for doing Army Men videos? Yeah, so I've been asked this question quite a lot, and like always, when I answer it, I never pinpoint an exact person, because it is a big mixture of people and videos. So of course there's some of the old Army Men videos. I can't even remember most of the names of them, or the channel names. So this the classic Army Men videos. There's obviously Plastic Apocalypse. We also have what's it called? We have General Mo, some of his older videos. Yeah, there's just the old Halo Assault and Squad 44 videos, old Lego animations. There's no one person I can pinpoint. It's just a big inspiration from loads of different stop motions that I've watched from a young age until now. Why don't you have Timmy? Well, the main reason I have Timmy is I don't want to pay 3 times the amount of the product just to get it shipped over. So I can go on Amazon right now and I can buy, I think, 50 Timmy Army Men for about $30. And then I'll probably end up paying about $70, $80 in total just to get them shipped to. So it's an absolute scam. I'm not doing it. Timmy, hard to ship overseas. Yep, exactly. Exactly that. So anyway, let's get back to the point. So, yeah, as I said, I ordered a new PC, one that's better for editing, gaming, and streaming. And I'll probably be streaming stuff on my second channel, which I don't use too often. There's a ranting video on there talking about 343 Industries, which is a gaming developer for Halo. Some random other Halo stuff, some Titanfall stuff, some random clips from other games like Squad. Yeah, it's kind of random content over there, but I will be streaming there. I'm not going to promote the channel right now, but I will be promoting it soon, within maybe a day or two. I need to do some editing on it, change the backgrounds and stuff like that. But yeah, that's where I will be doing future streams for gaming. These streams where I just sit and talk, I'll still be doing these here on this channel. And I'll also do the occasional gaming stream on this channel. But in the future, if you want to watch any gaming videos or streaming videos for myself, then you have to head over to that channel. I know most of you guys are here for the animations, which is completely fine. So if you don't want to go to that channel, then it's understandable. There's no obligation to go there. But for you guys who do want to get more involved, I will be doing gameplay with community members as well. Then that channel will be the place. And I will share it eventually. Do you listen to rock bands? I don't listen to a whole lot of music, I'll be honest. I do know a few rock bands, I guess you could say, but I don't know. I don't really listen to music that much. Hey Paper, I've seen some of your stuff. Yeah, Paper Finama makes some really good stop motions. If you guys haven't already gone to his channel, then please go over there. He makes some very good stuff. I definitely recommend his channel. Door28, hello. We've got quite a lot of people in here today. Now, one thing I will say is my streaming times will pretty much stay the same. I do live in a house with lots of people, and of course, once it gets to a certain time, people end up getting in the house, it becomes noisy, and I don't really end up with free space to stream. So I'll basically just be streaming when I have that free space, that free time, which is, for example, now, earlier in the day when siblings and people are at work. I work morning shifts, so I finish in the morning as well. I only work part-time. And yeah, sometimes I'll be able to stream on weekdays, depends what's going on. Well, later in the weekday. Really depends, but you guys will find out. I'll also have 2 Discord channels. I do have a second Discord server, which I made years ago, even before Stop Motion Central, and that was for my other channel. It's got about 100 members, I think, now. Yeah, it's got nearly 100 members. I'll probably restart that server and do a whole rebrand of my second channel for the gaming stuff. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. And if you guys want to join that server, then you can. I'll be promoting that as well. I want to keep the stop motion channel and the gaming channel separate. Then it just makes it easier to keep control of things. Because if I upload loads of gaming videos on this channel and animation videos, they'll all kind of get lost in between each other. And I don't really want that to happen. When I subscribed to you, I had like 60 soldiers, but today I have exactly 184 green and 123 tans because of you. Well, nice. I see your collection's grown. It's good. It's good. Obviously, don't grow it too big because then you'll end up in a situation like me where you have no space to store them. So nowadays, the only time I buy army men is if I find a really good deal on eBay. But other than that, I don't really buy any more army men because I've got way too much. Would you rather learn brain rot language or learn Latin? I would rather learn Latin. I love your videos. Thank you, Door28. Appreciate it. So this stream, I don't know how long we're going to do it for. I do need to get off at some point. So I'm going for a consultation with my doctor. So yeah, I won't be on here for forever. It's nothing serious. It's just a routine checkup. See how things are going. And yeah, we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I'm glad I'm getting a new PC. Been wanting to do gaming stuff for a while now, and my PC just hasn't been powerful enough to do the streaming. It can play the games fine, it just can't stream them that well or record them that well. But my new PC should be pretty good at doing that. What's that? You mean the consultation? A consultation is basically just like the simplest way I can put it is basically having a talk with someone. Or yeah, that's the simplest way I can put it. Mainly with you mainly have consultations with professionals. What is your favorite army man color? Well, my biggest army is green. Obviously, Green Soldier Productions. So I don't know, it's probably green, and then tan, and then maybe grey. Those are my 3 biggest armies. Like a therapy session, but for your body. Yeah, I guess you could kind of say it like that, yeah. Making a stop motion right now. Oh, nice. I hope you do well on the stop motion. Hope it goes good for you. I've said this many times before, but it is pretty nice to see lots of people making stop motions nowadays. When me and Army Men Initiative first started this project to try and revive the Army Men community somewhat, our hopes weren't too high because the community did look pretty dead, I'm not gonna lie, but we've seen it growing quite a lot recently. A lot more people making stop motions, which is pretty cool. Still not on the same level as the golden age of Army Men, but I don't think we'll ever get back to that because obviously things have changed over the last decade. But it's still very nice to see people making stuff. Grey Army Men mentioned, yes, there we go. Well, I can't not mention Grey Army Men, otherwise Big Head's going to come in my room and yeah, he's going to do some bad stuff. So I have to mention them. Yeah, so my other channel currently has 249 subscribers and it's got 468. No, not 468. Oh my god, I can't read. 46,854 views. Very good. And most of those are from Halo videos. Oh, yeah, pretty much all of it's from Halo videos. It's crazy. But yeah, we'll be playing games over there, and we'll be getting you guys involved if you guys want to play. It's, of course, up to all of you. Sergeant Brown, hello. Realising I can't just procrastinate. Oh my god, I can't speak. And not do a stop motion, and also say joining Tabs competition. Nice. Yeah, well, guys, if you don't know, Open Tabs is doing a competition, and if you want to get involved, go head over to his channel and go read the rules. I won't be getting involved this time, but it's a bit of fun. So if you guys want to get involved with it, head over to his channel and, of course, get involved. Board Boy, good morning. What's up? Hope your day's going well so far. It's nearly 12 midday for me. And for everyone who has joined recently, we are just doing one of my basic streams where I could just sit here and talk about stuff. Big Head on his way to pull a Drake move on someone if they don't mention Grey Army Men. Small Head is going to write a diss track about it. No. Well, Big Head ain't doing none of that stuff. And if he did, he would just erase it all from existence, so no one would know. Morning entertained girl. Well, I guess that's Board Boy's new name. Well, on the server, he is called Entertained Boy now. I honestly can't remember most of the names I put in that concept video I made. I do remember Entertained Boy, but I can't remember the rest of them. Alright. What's this? Just woke up. It's 6:45 over in the Eastern States. Hey, well, nice. So you guys aren't too far away from my time zone. It's about 6 hours. It's not too bad. I'm guessing you're an early bird, I think it's called. What do they call it? Early bird and night owl. So I think those are the terms for it. Someone who wakes up early and someone who prefers waking up late and staying up late. I'm kind of in the middle. My normal wake up time is around. Well, I have to wake up earlier because of work, but if I'm not working, then my wake up time is around 9 o'clock. If it wasn't for school, I'd be sleeping till 1 p.m. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I normally sleep until around 9 p.m. Or 9 p.m. 9 a.m. and then I wake up. That'd be insane if I slept until 9 p.m. Pretty sure he just stays up all night because I remember him saying he has a bad sleep schedule. Yeah, a lot of people have bad sleep schedules nowadays. Go get ready for school in 10 minutes. Yeah, well, I hope you have a good day at school, man. Luckily for me, I finished school, so don't have to deal with that anymore. But you do have to deal with work, which is better, in my opinion. The only thing I miss about school is hanging around with friends and messing about in classes. Which I didn't do too often. I'm not saying that's a good thing. Don't be messing around in classes. But yeah, that's all I really miss. Just the funny times. Anything else, I couldn't care less about. What's your least favourite Army Men colour? Since Board Boy's here, it's probably got to be pink Army Men. Wait, what time does school start? On school on Freedom Land. Yeah, what time does school start in United States, Board Boy? I'm assuming it kind of starts around the same time schools do in the UK. Oh yeah, the other thing is, since I'm getting a new PC, the streams will be less delayed, I think, which will be good. Like 8:30. Okay, yeah, that's kind of similar time that they start in the UK. It varies from like different schools. Some of them start at 9 and they end a bit later. Some of them start at 8:30 and they finish a bit earlier. Kind of just depends on what school it is, but that's typically what the time is. For me, it starts at like 7:24 for some reason. Yeah, that's a pretty random time. I'm assuming you finish earlier though. In the UK, you go to school for about 6 hours. You have roughly 1 hour break and then 5 hours of lessons. Because here in Asian, Latino land, Philippines, it starts at 7. Okay, yeah, so it starts pretty early for you guys. What time does it finish, though? That's the real question. Yeah, that's one of the biggest issues I had with school was I suck at waking up early, so I was always tired when I was in school. And I guess that kind of reflected on my grades. I didn't get the best grades. I passed all my exams, but they weren't the greatest passes, I guess. You'll get a break. We get 30-minute lunch with food. That looks like roadkill. Yeah, I've seen some of the food you guys get in American schools. It doesn't look very good. It's basically just a bigger version of that new Lunchly thing Mr. Beast has made, from what I've seen. It's not great. The food we had in my school wasn't actually too bad. But yeah, when I went to school, I think we had a 20-minute break. So we'd do 2 lessons in the morning, and then we'd go for break at around 11, I think. I haven't been to school for 4 years, so I'm trying to remember what it was. Yeah, we'd have a 20-minute break, I think, and then we'd have 2 lessons again, and then we'd have lunch, which was 30 minutes, 30 or 40 minutes, I think. And then we'd have our final lesson at the end of the day. But in between that, we also had, what's it called? We had tutor. I don't know if you guys have that in the US. Basically, in the morning, we have tutor for 30 minutes. And then we have tutor after lunch. It's basically just we sit in a class with our group. And we had all different groups were labelled from A to whatever. My group was K. So it would have been, depending on the year, it would have been K, K7, K8, K9, K10, K11. That's how it worked from what I remember. But we did finish a bit later. And we started a bit earlier. I think we was meant to get in school by 8:30, and then we finished around like 5 or 10 past 3, I think. So it's a little bit more than 6 hours, but of course we get longer breaks. Couldn't we have police in our schools? Riots are definitely out of the question. Yeah. Where'd you get Lego Star Wars? I don't really collect Lego Star Wars, so I can't recommend where the best place is to get it. A lot of my stuff was from stores, like me in person buying it from stores over the years. When I just see a good deal, I just pick it up. I'm like, oh, that's cool. Might as well buy that. I don't use Lego a whole lot, but yeah, melting my tan right now because I can't just resist putting a flamethrower. Oh my god, yeah. No, we definitely don't have that. Only Ks we got is kindergarten. Fair enough. I thought you was going to say the only Ks we have is AKs, and I thought it was going to go down the dark humor route. So glad I didn't do that. Oh, I've kind of just done it now myself, but do you have the BMC Korean War Winter Battle set? I do not have that. The only BMC I have is like a scenery set. It's got tables and crates and stuff on it. Do you guys get 2 years of kindergarten before going to elementary? Yeah, so I think elementary for us is called primary school, and then kindergarten for us is called nursery, and then high school for us is, people just call it high school or secondary school. But yeah, we do get our version of kindergarten, which is, I think, nursery. AK Joker's crazy. Yeah, you'll get to do kindergarten before elementary. Yeah, well, kind of. Well, it's called, our school system's a bit weird. We have nursery and reception. So you go from nursery to reception. Reception is a part of elementary, but it's like the very lowest level, the lowest ages. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. We get a year of kindergarten in elementary. Yeah, I think we have a similar thing. We have 15 minutes of break and it's painful. I repeat, painful. Yeah, I can imagine. BMC furniture is great for backdrops. Yeah, definitely is. I recommend getting it. I'm glad I purchased one. It was a bit expensive to get it shipped to the UK, but I needed a good scenery set, and the BMC stuff did pretty good. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Hi, Green Soldier. Hello. Welcome, Pine. Italian Operations. Hello as well. Got a lot of people joining in. It's nice to see. We have started getting more people in the live streams earlier in the day. Obviously, I know we do stream at pretty awkward times for most people. Obviously, in Asia right now, it's quite late. In Europe, it's basically midday for most people. And, of course, in South and North America, it's pretty early. Basically, kindergarten is 1 to 2, then elementary 1 to 6, then high school 7 to 12, then college optional. Yeah, so R1, I think it is, I don't know how many years that we spend in each like type of school, but we do primary school, which is, I guess, the elementary equivalent, and then we go to high school, which we call secondary school. Most people here call it high school or secondary school. Obviously, primary, secondary kind of works like that. And then after that, we have a few options we can do. When we're 16, we leave high school, secondary school, and we can go to college at 16. I know in the US, I think you guys have to stay in high school until you're 18. I think, I don't really know, but for us, we can either stay in high school until we're 18, which is this thing called sixth form. Sixth form, yep. Jesus. Sorry about that. Yeah, so we have sixth form, which is 16 to 18 years, or we can go to college, which is free. I think you can go to university from school, from finishing school, but I don't really know. That isn't free, from what I know. Or you can also go and do an apprenticeship at 16, or you can just join the military. You can join the military at 16 in the UK. You can't be deployed, but once you hit 18, then you're eligible for deployment. By the way, Green Soldier, since I know you're Brit, is it true that 75 to 100 is a plus? Well, I wish I could answer your question, but I'm not the best when it comes to the academic stuff, I'm not going to lie. So, unfortunately, I can't answer that. I'm not the right person to answer that question, if I'm honest. You can tell if Green's struggling to read the messages if he starts to stutter and responds late. Yes. Exactly that. Green Soldier Productions has been a fan of you since 2021. Hey, well, thanks, man. I appreciate the support. 75 here is passing grade and 74 is failing. I can have a look quick. So our grades are marked as you get, what's the lowest? I think a D is, no, E is the lowest. You get a U, which is unfinished or failure, basically. And then it goes up to from E to A, and A is the best, obviously. I think most of my stuff I got C's. So I got a basic pass in most of the stuff. Let's see. What was a passing grade in the UK? Let's have a look. I don't think we use point systems in the UK. Let's have a look. They do, the teachers do score stuff on points, I think, but the way we actually grade it is on percentage. Yeah, so 50 to 59% completed is a pass, like a low pass. And then 60 to 69% is a merit, so a higher pass. And then 70 to 100% is a very high pass. So I guess a regular pass would be a C. And then you got B and an A. Yeah, well, it's a bit confusing. Oh look, there's two corporals here. Yeah, it's the Battle of the Corporals. Green Soldier Productions, is it true that you guys say bottle of water without the T? Depends where you go, man. When it comes to accents, it's really diverse in the UK. I mean, you can go to a different town and the people there will sound different. Really just depends where you go. There is people who go bottle of water. Yeah, they go bottle of water. I don't really say that. I say bottle of water. Yeah, it just depends where you go. I say water. I do include the T. I say bottle of water. People say bottle of water. Bottle of water. Hand me a bottle of water. Yeah. I don't really know too many people who say that. Like I said, just depends where you go. The accents are different. So yes, it is true that people do say that. They do say stuff about the T's, but really just depends where you go and who you speak to. loads of different people have different accents, and yeah, it's very diverse with the accents over here. How many points do you need to get an A? I don't know. An A would be 70 to 100% based on this here. I don't know how much points that would be. I have a question. Where did you get those Matchbox US infantry knockoffs? I think those were just from Amazon. There's also a few that I got on eBay lots, but I'm pretty sure it was just from Amazon, from what I remember. It's been a while since I bought those. Yeah, we use points in the Philippines. Yeah, so I think, like I said, I think our teachers, they add points up on tests. So obviously you get marks, and then you get a certain amount of points for if you completed the specific question. And then at the end, they'll add all the points up, and then you'll get obviously an E, D, C, B, or A. But instead of us just saying, oh, you got 70 points or you got 100 points, they'll say you got a grade D, a grade whatever, or you got a 70%. Basically just works like that. You get a percentage, and then you get the grade and the letter. Matchbox knockoffs are good for me because I barely see Matchbox soldiers here. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Got to work with what you can get, so I do appreciate it. If you need to get the knockoff stuff, then of course it's fine. And the knockoff stuff isn't always bad. I mean, my profile picture is literally a knockoff. But yeah, if you need to get that stuff, then you can. I will not say anything bad about it. Yeah, not gonna lie, Matchbox rip-offs are one of the best options for army men when we're talking about brands. Yeah, they're a pretty good option. And they are seen as the classic army men. The thing is, the knockoff army men are really the classic army men. Yeah, in my opinion anyway. The mid ones are the Force of Valor army men rip-offs because most of the time they're deformed. They got the big head treatment, I guess. Have you ever made a custom pose in your army men? I have attempted to make a few custom poses, but I don't really have much. In my what's it called, the Mercenaries zombie outbreak video that I made like a year or two ago now, there was a True Heroes soldier, which was a radio person mixed with a regular standing pose, but that didn't work very well, so I just turned him into a zombie. And yeah, that's what I ended up using it for. Hey GSP, you play Roblox? I do have Roblox, but I don't really play it often. The only time I do play it is when my younger brother wants me to play it with him, and yeah, that's when I play it. But yeah, I don't just play it randomly. Use a cutter and a lighter to make custom poses. Yeah, nice. If there's anyone to ask about custom poses, it is Angry Trooper Show. His custom poses are very good. I think he makes the best customs out of anyone in the community so far. And talking about Angry Trooper Show, he did recently upload. Not on video. Well, it is a video, not a full stop motion. I think it's a trailer. I do need to comment on it. I haven't watched the full thing yet. It's a World War II thing. Looks pretty cool. But yeah, he's been going through some stuff recently, from what I understand. Obviously, there's a little bit of a language barrier. He's Polish. His English is pretty good though, but sometimes it can be just a tad difficult to get stuff across. He's been going through some things, but from what I've seen, we've been messaging, and he seems like he's coming out of that now, and he's getting better. Stuff's moving on, and it's looking bright for him. So it's very good. I do need to comment on that video, which I will do later on. Yeah, looking pretty cool. Customs are amazing. Yeah, they definitely are. Angry Trooper shows customs are very, very good. Glad Angry Trooper show is still active. Yeah, that's good. That's good. He was just taking a big break because of real life stuff, but yeah, he's on his way back, I think. Angry Trooper really likes World War II. Yes, he does. And I think his new World War II video is using regular painted army men. I know he did do a stop motion with the miniature bolt action figures, which are cool. And he does some pretty good paint jobs on his figures as well. What rank is Sergeant Mendoza now? Sergeant Mendoza is still a sergeant. Corporal Collins, he did get promoted to a sergeant. So Sergeant Mendoza is a sergeant and Corporal Collins is now a sergeant. So they're both sergeants. Basically, the corporal got promoted. I don't really know how military rank systems work, so that might be incorrect, but I don't really care. It's army men. Mendoza, he's now commanding, obviously, his own squad, and Corporal Collins has been sent to command his own squad. But in the future, they'll probably be doing operations together. So we'll see what goes on with that. If I could afford to destroy army men, I'd try and make custom. Yep, exactly that. You do need to have a lot of army men and spare stuff to do it. My Angry Trooper is Polish. I thought he was Russian. No, he's Polish. He is Polish is an Eastern European country, so I can see why people do get obviously people mixed up with the Russians. I mean, to be fair, Poland is a former Soviet state up until like 30 years ago, well, when the Union collapsed. I think it was around 30 years ago. I can't really remember. So, yeah, a lot of people do get the Baltic states and a lot of the Eastern countries mixed up with Russia. And a lot of their accents do sound pretty similar. A lot of the languages fairly similar. Not majorly the same, but yeah, it can be a bit confusing. But no, he is Polish, from what I know. For brands that are still around, I'd probably say AIP. I think that's Army Stick. For older brands, maybe Marks or older Airfix. Yep, those are pretty good choices. I haven't had any Armies in plastics. I've seen some Mark stuff, I think, and the older Airfix is cool as well. Yeah, I recognise those figures as painted. Seeing Army men painted just gives such a different vibe. Yeah, it does. It's pretty cool. I mean, I've never really been into painting Army men, but yeah, it's definitely a cool concept, rather. And to be fair, it saves on buying expensive miniatures. You can just buy the cheaper army men and paint them up instead. It does the same job pretty much. Just obviously, army men are a bit less detailed. Paul Mendoza never got promoted. Yep, that's unlucky for Mendoza, but I'm sure he will do in the future. Honestly, thought lieutenant was a higher rank than captain when I was younger. Yeah, I think in some countries their rank system, a lieutenant is higher than a captain. I'm not entirely sure. The rank systems are different around the world and where you go. Man support, I can't get After Effects or Action Essentials. Yeah, I was the same, man. When I wasn't working, I couldn't afford to get what's it called, After Effects. Actual Action Essentials, despite its name, isn't actually essential. You can get a lot of free visual effects and stuff online, so you don't need to worry too much about that. Action Essentials is pretty expensive. But yeah, Adobe After Effects is, from what I know, is one of the better editing softwares. Unfortunately, it does cost money. Now, there is free alternatives. I'm not really very knowledgeable in like the free VFX area, or the free editing area. So yeah, you'd have to look around and ask some of the other guys what they know. Is IMC Mexican? Yep, IMC is Mexican from what I understand. When will Blizzard Silverlight Productions will upload again? It's been a year now. Yeah, I'm still in contact with Blizzard, and he's just living his life. He's he finished school recently, and he's been doing some other stuff, getting jobs and things like that. He hasn't really had time for doing Army Men stop motions. He's kind of just trying to sort his real life out, which is understandable. But yeah, I'm not sure when he'll be back to upload them. But he is still around. I do speak with him. And yeah, he's all good. Kiwi, really? When I was young, I thought a sergeant was higher than a captain. Oh, sorry guys, phone. Sorry about that, guys. My phone was right next to my mic, and my brother started calling me. And yeah, I'm sorry if your eardrums got blown up. My apologies. But I'm back now. Yeah, I thought that was my phone. Yeah, sorry about that. Your girlfriend is calling. No, I don't have a girlfriend, and I'm probably not going to get one for a while, as it's not really my focus right now. Aren't the AIP French Foreign Legions the same Blue Army men he used in his film? Honestly, I wouldn't know. Not very good with the AIP stuff. Anyone here trust AliExpress? I've never used it. I don't know if I would trust it. I don't know. If it's one of the only options you have, then go for it and see what happens, and then you can tell from that. Baptism by fire. Does anyone know why Alan used that Civil War looking soldiers instead of actual American soldiers? I have no idea. Sergeant Lumi, hello. I'm just reading back on the chat, guys. I'll catch up in a second. Sorry for being late. As soon as I went to get groceries with my mum, the stream started. Yep, no worries, man. It's all good. Yep, they are. I love the International and always theorized that the International and Sniper Strive, is that how you say that? We're in the same series. Maybe said somewhere and I didn't know. I don't know. We'll have to go see the law. I'm not gonna lie, I want all the Army Men Airfix figurines. Yeah, they are pretty good. The older stuff is better in my opinion. The plastic is a bit softer. Playing War Thunder right now. Nice. Get back to chat before I burn my whole collection of Shamrock and Major Kilroys. Yeah. Oh, that's not my problem, Plastic Hell. Hey GSP, what was a great movie you watched that was released in 2023? You know what? I can't even remember if I watched any films in 2023. No, I'm not really a guy that watches films, if I'm honest. I should watch more films because I make stop motion and watching films will give me inspiration and it'll help me learn different techniques. So I should watch films. But I don't know. I'm not really someone that watches films. I'm kind of boring when it comes to that sort of stuff. I just watch YouTube videos or documentaries. That's really it. Or podcasts as well. I like listening to podcasts. But yeah, I don't even know if I watched a movie in 2023. I haven't sat down and watched a movie for a while. I think for a long time. I don't know. I think the last film I watched was that Transformers film that came out recently. But even then, I didn't fully watch it. I was kind of just popping in and out of the room to see what's going on. So, yeah, I don't really know. I couldn't say. Keep getting killed by T-28. You got the over, man. In your opinions, is the British paratroopers knockoffs are cheap quality or not? Yeah, they're fairly cheap quality. I mean, they're better quality than some stuff you can get. For example, the extremely thin plastic army men that you can buy online, they're way better quality than them. But yeah, I mean, they're good enough quality that they won't just break all the time. So yeah, it's worth getting them in my opinion. They are the classic army men. So yeah, definitely buy them if you want to. I'm going to do a heist in an Airfix factory with 2 of my friends and end up like in that one Madness Combat video. Yeah, well, good luck with your heist. Maybe you can find another big head inside the factory somewhere. Don't know why I'm here. I don't even do armament content anymore. Well, fair enough. I appreciate you stopping by anyway. Still appreciated. I thought those were just some random knockoff army men he got from flea markets. Yeah, I've heard flea markets are a pretty good place. I know IMC tends to share the things that he finds at flea markets, and they're typically pretty good. Do you play Delta Force on mobile? Because it released for mobile devices. I do not. I used to play mobile games back in the day. There was one game called Titanfall Assault, which I really enjoyed. Sadly, the servers got shut down. And I still have the application on my phone, even though the game shut down in 2018. The app is still there. Jesus. I really need to get support or something. Might do that in a minute. Pretty sure the guy walking was just a teaser for the next video he's making. I'd need to check this video out because I don't really know what you guys are on about. My first army man is Timmy. I mean, the raw one. Fair enough. The one thing I don't like about Timmy is the there's no like standing shooting pose. Don't any crouching, which is unfortunate. That's what I like about True Heroes. The shooting pose is standing up. The only Delta Force I know is the movie with Chuck Norris in it. Yeah, I've heard of Delta Force. I haven't seen it though. The movie. But maybe he makes a sequel to Baptism of Fire, and then at the end, the guy in Straps randomly gets shot and dies. Anyway, you never know. Jacoba is actually working on something. He hasn't shared all the details, but he is working on something cool. So, yeah, if you like his videos, then that'll probably be released within a few months or something. I don't know. 12 hours later, just disappeared in the grass. Hope it will come back. Yeah, I'll buy them next month. I have to save money for now. No worries. Yeah, it's definitely worth buying some of them. Again, they're not the best quality. They're not high quality army men, but they're not very low quality either. They're kind of in the middle a little bit. Funny enough, I did stop motion due to my PC having full storage and not being able to record videos. Fair enough. Yeah, I know storage can be an issue for some people. I need to go flea market hunting again, but the weather is still hot. That's fair. That is fair. I know weather's very annoying. The weather's been pretty bad in England. We've had quite a lot of rainy days recently. The funny thing is, literally a few weeks ago, it was way too hot for me. And now it's just drops down to lower temperatures out of nowhere, and it's very rainy. So, yeah. If you go to the UK, one thing you'll notice is the weather's pretty inconsistent. Checked all the thrift stores and no army men. Yeah, I actually went to... So we have these things in the UK called car boot sales. They're kind of like mobile thrift stores, I guess you could say, where a load of people just show up on a field with their stuff they want to sell from the back of their cars. They set up like a stall area where they can sell things. And I found quite a lot of army men doing that. I went to one, actually, yeah, it would have been last year. And this guy had a ton of army men, loads of airfix. I didn't pick anything up because when I saw it, I was like, it's cool, but my collections, I got way too much stuff. So I didn't pick anything up. But there was a lot of airfix stuff there. It was pretty nice. The one thing I don't like from the British airfix paratroopers knockoff pose is it has a German running pose. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't... Well, it doesn't really make sense. There's a German running pose in there. But yeah, I mean, it kind of just blends in with the rest of the army men because they all kind of look the same. But yeah, it's a bit odd. I think that's the only one that stands out as not being a British airfix knockoff. It's actually a knockoff of the German airfix. So what are we doing today, Klaus Garner? We are just chilling and doing some stuff. I'll probably end the stream in like 20 minutes or something. I have two options. Either my dad's going to take me to the hospital for my checkup, or I need to go get the train. And yeah, it's at 4:30 roughly, so I can't be on here for too long. I do need to do some traveling, and I would want to get there earlier than later. So I checked my entire city and no new army men. Yeah, that's sad. I know some places have pretty bad distribution with army men, and it's either that there's bad distribution for army men, or it's just polluted with extremely cheap army men. I used to think the UK sucked for getting army men, and in terms of buying brand new army men, it's not very good. The only option we really have is airfix. But if you go on eBay, you can actually find some pretty cool stuff. I mean, 95% of my collection is just stuff from eBay, so you can find some good stuff. I love the green knuckle versions of British Army Men of World War II buckets. I don't think I've got that one. Best place to get army men is online and maybe some military museums. Yeah, you can get some from military museums. I did. There's this tank museum in the UK that sells some army men stuff online. The army men themselves are the cheapest army men I've seen, comparable to the Finn ones. And they're not Finn; they just feel really cheap and bad quality. But they do have some knockoff Timmy tanks, and they have these Jeeps, which are pretty cool. I did an unboxing of them maybe 2 years ago now. I don't know. It was a while ago. When I was young, we went to Disneyland. Right now, my mum forced me to go, so in return she bought me a bucket of soldiers. Yeah, nice. I remember getting a bucket of soldiers when I was, well, I would have been like 6 or 7. It was a long time ago. My mum also brought me a bucket of those, which is pretty cool. I find it dumb that the Airfix paratroopers only added 3 very hat poses. Yeah, I suppose. Although, to be fair, I don't think the paratroopers would all be running around with the berets on. The only ones that have them are the guy pointing and the sniper, I think. I think those are the only ones that have them. Oh no, there's also the guy with the radio. He also has it. Very hat soldiers look cool to me. Yeah, they are pretty nuts. Sergeant Shamrock poses are rare nowadays. Yep. There was this brand that was selling knockoff. Well, Shamrock is basically cheap army men, but yeah, they were selling them. I can't remember what the brand's called though. I think IMC found them, but I don't know. It's also really hard to find different army men vehicles these days. Yep, that is true. If you want another way to find like army men vehicles, then go for 1/48 scale vehicles. That's what Timmy does their army men vehicles in. You just find those scale vehicles as model kits. The Bradley vehicles that I have, the Bradley infantry fighting vehicles, those are model kits. They're actually meant to be remote control as well. They come with like small motors and stuff, but I didn't use them for that. I've never seen the Shamrock pose in real life. Yeah, they're pretty rare. Thanks for saying where to get to Army Men. Yep, no worries, man. You're lucky to use eBay for Army Men because I'm not paying $49 for shipping. yeah, I can imagine the shipping's pretty bad. The Shamrock pose that I have is original Arco figures with like small guy with machine gun. Fair enough. Do you have Airfix Japanese infantry? I do have a few. I've got a few Japanese infantry. Not too much though. I've also got some really old Russian infantry from like the late 80s or the early 90s. I can't remember when specifically, but I believe I unboxed them on a video. So that video is out there somewhere. But the best lot that I got, well, for value anyway, the best value lot I got was I went on Etsy, of all places to find army men. You don't really ever find them on there. But one day I was thought, okay, let's check on Etsy and see if there's army men. And to my surprise, there was nearly 120 or more British Airfix paratroopers, the modern ones. Actually, no, they're not even paratroopers. They're just... No, it's the modern British Airfix infantry. Over 100 of them for literally like £30, £20. Most insane deal I've ever seen. So I bought that as quick as I saw it. It was a crazy deal. And yeah, all of my modern Airfix. And the German ones as well. They came with it. There was German and British modern infantry. All from that lot that I found on Etsy. So you can check Etsy. There's never really army men on there. Good ones anyway. But there's another place that you can find them. And I got pretty lucky. Most of my collection is just because I got lucky on eBay. Nowadays, I don't really see good lots on there. I think I bought most of the good stuff. Hello, Sarge Stop Motions. Welcome. I'm going to be ending the stream in about 10 minutes because I need to figure out what I'm doing, if I'm getting a train or if my dad's going to be able to take me. to the hospital. Just came from school. Nice. Hope you had a good day. Oh man, okay, yeah, no worries. We'll be streaming again probably this week. I ordered a new PC, so we'll be doing some test streams on that, which will be nice. For all the guys that have joined and didn't join at the start of the stream, I do have a second channel, which has been around for about 4 years. I promoted it one time ages ago, like years ago. And I'm going to be streaming and uploading gaming videos there. I'll still be streaming here. These type of streams where I just sit and talk to the community, they will still be happening on this channel. But if you guys want to watch gaming stuff, then I will be making, well, I'll be upgrading my second channel, which I've kind of just left. Not really doing much with it. Very inked uploads. I'm not sharing it right now, but I will promote that channel on the community tabs and probably as a video. If you guys want to come and join in with the gaming, then that will be there. Yeah, all the lots on eBay now are just too expensive, and there's never any good things. And yeah, that's what I've noticed as well. It's unfortunate. Luckily, I managed to get some good stuff whilst it lasted. When I was young, my friend and I went to make a stop motion, and when we are in the middle of the scene, my clumsy friend, of course, has let John bump on the camera and accidentally. Oh my god, yeah, that's one of the worst things doing stop motion. Bumping the camera, it can completely ruin a scene. Stop motions, okay, goodbye, man. We're not ending the stream just now. It's going to be in 10 minutes, so you still have some time to stick around if you want to. Yeah, can't wait for my new PC to get it. And the great thing is, when I edit videos, that PC has 32 gigabytes of RAM compared to my 16 gigabyte. So it's going to be a lot better for editing. And of course, all the other hardware and components are a lot better. So better for gaming, better for streaming, and also better for editing, which is good. Wait, read our chat, please. Yep, I am reading, don't worry. The chat is delayed by like 10-15 seconds or something. It's just stream delay. So yeah, you guys have to wait just some time for me to answer the question. I'll answer it and then it will come up on the stream like 10-15 seconds later. I kid you not, I saw a dude charge $822 for some knockoffs. Oh my god. That is yeah, that's insane. Some people just overprice way too much. That's why on eBay I got lucky and I found lots of Burley stuff, including 2 Burley tanks for £37. No, $37. Yeah, I remember you sharing that. That was an insane deal. $37 for 2 Burleys. How high are the bills? Well, luckily we're in a fortunate situation, kind of, when it comes to bills. My stepmom works in a pub or a bar, and above the bar is an apartment. And luckily we've been given access to the apartment, so we don't really have to pay rent. So yeah, we're a bit lucky in that situation. Well guys, I've got to go. Bye. No worries, Klaus Khan. I appreciate you stopping by. We'll end in the stream soon anyway, so yeah, I do appreciate you stopping by. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, $822 for, I don't know, why is that guy charging that much? Wait, board, how many pieces were the knockoffs? Yeah, let's see. I mean, even if it was like 1,000 knockoffs, it still isn't worth that much. How long have we been streaming? 1 hour, 7 minutes. That's a decent length stream for us. I'm going to go now because I have some assignments to do. Bye. Yep, no worries, Corporate Productions. Appreciate you joining us. Hope you have a good day. Yeah, 800. I don't look. People on eBay, they just put their prices up for stuff way too much. It's just not worth like $820 for knockoffs, for knockoff army men. That's insane. That is pretty crazy. You know, let's have a look at eBay quick before we end the stream. We'll see if we find anything good. So let's see eBay, and let's have a look on here. Army men. Alrighty. Okay, let me hold on. I'm trying to let's take a little look on eBay before we end the stream, and we'll end it on that. Where's eBay? Here we go. I'll show you guys how I look for army men as well. All right, let me open up the stream on my phone so I can still read the chat. So 1 second, guys. Here we go. Cool. The bloody phone died. Yep, all good. Grey Corporal. You didn't miss too much other than we're ending the stream soon. But we're going to take a look on eBay before we do anything. So if I were to 2 full sets of marks and ethics, that's the place I'd get it. For 5 knockoffs, yeah, it's not worth it. And $1 for some knockoffs, yep. Sell a wild for real, yeah, he is. He definitely is. Okay, this is how I search for army men on eBay. So I put army men, or let's put toy army men. That's more specific. Toy army men. Okay. Let's see. Condition. Now you don't want the new stuff. I've seen these. These are the knockoffs of the what are those toy army men called? They're like the modern. I can't remember what the brand was. I think it's SCS Direct. Maybe is it those guys? I don't know. It's a knockoff of those. Okay, so what you do is you search toy army men or toy soldiers. You go to condition and you click used. You don't want to buy new stuff. Hold on a minute. Let's go back quick. Okay, I thought that was something else. Let's see what is in the UK on on eBay. Sunny days. All the Chinese stuff. Yep, exactly. That's why you don't search for new stuff, because it's just tons of Chinese companies putting their stuff up there. What's this? Okay, so we don't want those. Those are, what even are those? I think I've got some of those, but I don't really know if those are good. Board boy, don't you have class? Board boy is, what time is it for you now? You said you was, so it's got to be 7:40, right? Around that time? 7:40. Let's zoom in a bit so you guys can get a better view. I don't know how it looks. You guys. Okay, so what's that? Those look like cheap army men. I don't go to school itself 45 mins and then a 25-minute wait. Fair enough. 7:40. Okay. I've got 31 Imperial soldiers for $9. Nice. It's not too bad. That looks like some Airfix stuff there, I think. Yeah, the lots aren't looking too great though from what I'm seeing. And there's some Toy Story army men. It's an old Lego set. I think I had that set when I was younger. Oh, here we go. Some Airfix stuff here. Some German infantry. There's the British Commandos. Some other stuff. I mean, that vehicle's pretty cool, I guess. Some decent Jeeps. What else we got? Oh, getting recommended stuff from the US. Let's have a look at this over here. Yeah, there's not really any crazy lots that I'm seeing. I mean, that stuff looks pretty vintage, but I don't know if it's worth it. Oh, here we go. That's a lot of money, but that's some pretty cool vehicles there. We got a truck. We got some artillery. By the looks of it, bunch of army men. That looks pretty cool. But £740, I do not have that kind of money, so definitely not buying that. Okay, so the army men search obviously didn't come out much. So what you can also do is put in airfix and then 1/32. Professional eBay hunting gameplay. Yep, literally. Hey, I'm back. Stay tuned. Hello. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, that's not even a bit either. They buy right now. 1970s Airfix 132 scale World War II German infantry. 29 figure set. Let's take a look. I don't want to sign in. Stop telling me to sign in. That's actually a really good deal. If anyone sees that on eBay, I'd recommend buying that right now. That's pretty much how much a brand new box of Airfix stuff cost. And this is 1970s. This is like 30, no, it's like 50 years ago. Oh my god. Very good deal though, in my opinion. I would definitely recommend buying that. 29 figure set. Look, got all the old Airfix in there. Pretty good deal. Yeah. If you guys see that, it's on eBay right now. The UK version, at least. Alright, so this, I'm gonna, hold on. Here we go. You guys should be able to see it now. I didn't notice how to click share, new tab. There we go. Cool. Look at that. 1970s, 50 years ago. Very old sets. Only $12.99. That's pretty much the same price as regular brand new Army Men. Well, Airfix. And this is the old vintage set. I mean, the box is a bit scratched up, but still, it's pretty nice. You can definitely tell the box is old. $12.99. It's tempting. I might buy it. I don't know. I've said many times, my collection's too big, so I don't know. All right, back onto this one. Wait, what is that set? I've never seen that before. Hold on, let's take a look at this. What is this? 1975 Airfix Combat Battle Pack. 1/32 scale, firing pillbox tanks, British, German soldiers. Okay, I think that's just... This bit's just waffle. I don't think... Oh no, it's like, it's literally there. Okay, that's a weird name for a set. Oh my god. No, this actually looks pretty cool. I don't have the money to spend on this like that. I just bought a new PC, so that is pretty cool set. Look at that. Let's see. Armored vehicles, nice. You get a half track and a tank. I don't know what tank that is. Firing pillboxes. Oh my god, it shoots like disc things. Barricades, trees. Man, this looks pretty cool. It's actually cheap, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty cheap. Look, the stuff's in the package. Oh, what's going on? End today at 9. If I had the money, I might purchase it, but I just bought a new PC, so I don't. Some of it's opened. Some other stuff. Oh my god, look at this stuff. That's the Airfix mortar team, so that's not actually a part of the set, I don't think. Unless that comes with the set, I don't know. Okay, what is that? Why did he just put his profile picture in the thing? That's pretty cool. It's a pretty nice looking set. I don't have the money for it, so I won't be purchasing. But I should really get some Airfix sometime. Yeah, it's pretty good stuff. Oh my god, what is this? This is a whole box of Airfix. Let's take a look at that. Is it gonna... Oh my god, I clicked the wrong button. I just realised I clicked stop sharing instead of next tab. Alright, hold on 1 second, guys. Look at this. There's a lot of Airfix here. tons of stuff. You got the Germans. There's some modern infantry. There's more Germans there. Some more Germans. There's a big head if he wasn't deformed. That's the US paratroopers. There's a Russian infantry there. British paratroopers. There's some more British soldiers there. There's a lot of pretty cool stuff in there. It's on a bid, so you will have to bid for it, but no one's bidding at the moment. Oh, people are checking this out. 3 have added to their watch list. Okay. Yeah, that seems like pretty good stuff though. Yeah, look at that. £16 for a brand new set of Airfix. When you can get an old vintage version from 50 years ago with all the army men for £12.99. I mean, there's £3.50 postage, so it kind of adds up to the same price, but that's a really good deal. If anyone's from the UK and you're watching this, go and buy this right now. Oh, we've got some Gurkhas. That's cool. Yeah, good old Gurkhas. There's a whole bundle here. Nice. World War II 132 scale Tiger tank. Nice. That looks pretty cool. I don't buy 132 scale vehicles because I prefer buying 148. I think they look better with the army men. Sad I don't live in the UK. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Pine, buy green and chat. See you later, Pine. Appreciate you stopping by. I'm going to end the stream in a minute. We're just taking a look at some of this Airfix stuff. What else do we have? What's that? Vintage Airfix 132 French infantry. That's interesting. I don't know if I've seen those before. Actually, I think I've got some of those in my collection now that I think of it. There's a structure. It's nice. There's another structure. Bunch of Airfix there. Oh, a lot. Yeah, so you can see just from here, the amount of Airfix stuff you can find in the UK is pretty insane. So if you are looking for army men, buy the Airfix stuff. They're not traditional army men in the sense. They're more for like model kits and stuff, but I mean, they're pretty good. Pretty damn good. What else do we have? Oh, there's a car. Someone wants to get a car. I wonder why Green doesn't share the stream link, unlike AMI. Yeah. The reason I don't share the stream link is I prefer just doing the stream by myself and chatting. It's easier to manage. If you still have that BMC King Tiger, you could have the Tans do a little secret weapon art like Point Bowley, but Tiger. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. What is this? Airfix multi-purpose military figures, US infantry, Europe. I don't think I've ever seen this before. What is this? Oh, these ones you actually have to build. Oh, there's a bar gun now. Yeah, most of the Airfix stuff you don't have to build them. They come already built. So, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen this before. Looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks like you only get like 4. What was that? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. About 6 figures, I think. You don't get much, but I mean, they look cool. He's got a bar gun, which you don't see often in army men sets. What else do we have? First issue brown box, A3 size, poster artwork. Oh, that's pretty cool. One thing I want to see more of is army men, like modern army men. A lot of people do World War II stuff, or the furthest they go into the modern era is like Vietnam or the late 1900s. I want to see stuff from like the 2000s. Yeah, more modern stuff. Yeah, that I don't know if that's worth. I mean, that's mint condition, so it might be worth that much. And it's boxed, it's sealed. And this stuff, yeah, it's all boxed and sealed. It's pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Yeah, now let me show you guys, if you want to get some good scale vehicle for army men stuff. Let's see. Model kits, I guess. No, we have to be specific. Let's put military at the end. We've got a Blackbird. Yeah, so the 148 scale is the same scale as the Timmy tanks. That's why I get all of my vehicles in 148 scale, depending on what if it's like a big vehicle, because it tends to work pretty well with army men. Obviously, the bigger the vehicle, the more of a wide shot you need to do to get that vehicle on the screen. Just want to say goodbye, bro. Please end it. Why you don't post stop motion right now? I don't know. You'd have to ask. Got 100 knockoff Airfix soldiers for 1.78 US dollars. That's not too bad. That seems like a pretty decent deal. I've got some army men in plastic, or armies in plastic, which have some modern soldiers. Nice. Yeah, I've seen they do some modern soldiers. Mars also does some modern soldiers as well. School mostly. I also haven't been working on the scripts and vids recently. The motion takes time. Time I'm running out of further I get into life. But hey, I'm doing the test today, so well, there you go. There's a lot of cool stuff. That truck would be nice to have. It's a pretty cool looking truck there. Although for trucks, I'd probably recommend getting 135 scale. And you can actually fit the army men in the back if we're looking to do that. So look, this is Airfix does 148 scale modern like military stuff, but look for that 132 scale. That was a Matilda tank. Remember, that's the tank I used to use on a World of Tanks back in the day. I used to use that thing. It's pretty cool stuff here, though. What the hell is that? I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. It's all a weird looking vehicle. You guys know what this is? The Marder 3. Yeah, that's a very odd looking vehicle. It's like a small tank with a big turret on it. a big gun. That's a bit of an odd looking vehicle. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. I've definitely gone over that 10-minute mark. We've been streaming for like another 20 minutes now at this point. There are a lot of weird looking vehicles back in the day. Yeah, World War II had so many odd looking experimental vehicles. It was kind of weird. And it was very... The thing about tanks nowadays is they're very multi-purpose. Whereas back in the day, the tanks were specifically built to like fight specific things. So there's tons of like experimental stuff. But yeah, guys, that is it. I'm going to be ending the stream now. Well, in a minute or two. I'll give you guys 1 or 2 minutes to put your questions in, and then I'll be ending the stream because I need to figure out what I'm doing about getting to the hospital. So yeah, you guys got any questions, put them in quick, and the stream will end shortly after. Questions? Yep, it is question time. You got anything? Let me know. Always remember, pink army men, the worst. Yep, I'm not saying it on stream. You definitely aren't what you said. I actually know someone who, I know someone who you might be able to purchase pink army men from. I'd have to get in touch with him. If you want to purchase some pink army men, I can contact him for you. Just let me know on the Discord server or DM me, and I'll see if he still has them. He has been selling his collection off on eBay, so I don't know if he still has them or not. But he does have some pink stuff. He's also from the US as well. So, hey Green, how do you make the thumbnails good? because the YouTube's 2 megabyte size. Is it? I never knew it was 2 megabytes. Yeah, I don't know. I just make the thumbnail. I don't even take into consideration the file size. I didn't even know that was a thing, to be honest. Yeah, a lot of my thumbnails, I've gone into that clickbait era of thumbnails, which everyone else on YouTube has gone into. It's just the unfortunate thing about it. So my recommendation for thumbnails is make giant, big-scale battle scenes and then use that as a thumbnail. But if you want to be more genuine with your videos, then feel free to do that as well. I know Berlin does that. I used to do that back in the day. Let's see if I can get the money. Got to wait till the end of school quarter to get a job. Fair enough. Fair enough. Where can I get Blue Army Man? eBay, I guess. Amazon. Some of the Airfix stuff is blue. Grease gun or rifle during World War II? I don't know. I feel like having a rifle might be better. I mean, the grease gun's fire rate's pretty slow from what I've heard, and I don't know how reliable it is. I don't know. I don't know much about World War II, if I'm honest, guys. Like, I'd probably rather have like an M1 Grand or something than a grease gun. I don't know. Yeah, it depends as well. Is it a bolt action rifle or is it a semi-auto rifle? Overhead view and multiple Army Men thumbnail. That is literally it. That's how you make Army Men thumbnails. Well, ones that get attention. Rifle has long range. Yep, that is true as well. I suppose it depends on the environment I'm in as well. If I'm in like an urban environment, then maybe a grease gun would be better. Obviously, the gun's shorter. It'd be easier to get through buildings and stuff and aim around corners. And the fire rate will be faster than a rifle. But if I'm in an open environment, then the rifle is probably better. Alright guys, well, that is it. I'm going to be ending the stream now. I really appreciate all you guys sticking around. I'll be doing some updates on that gaming channel I'm on about. And yeah guys, that is really it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you lot in the next one. Take care.